everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful puff stitch winter hat. It's a really easy pattern. It works up really fast. We will be using a chunky yarn and it's really fun to make. So let's get started. We will need a 6.5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, a marker. If you want a pom-pom, you also need a pom-pom maker. And we will be working with this beautiful yarn from King Cole. It's the Cotswold Chunky, and the color I use today is the color Campbell. And let's get started with a slip knot and a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We will need the second chain from our hook. 1, 2, and we will be working a single crochet. In the US it's a single crochet, in the UK it's a double crochet. We will work 1 single crochet in every stitch. You should have 6 stitches in total. Chain 1 and turn. We will be working in the back loops only, so insert your hook in the back loop and work your single crochet. Back loop and single crochet, and we will repeat this in every stitch. It's really important not to miss the last stitch. It's sometimes really hard to see. Just make sure you have 6 stitches in total. Chain 1 and turn in the back loops only, and keep repeating this. 1 single crochet in the back loop only. And we will repeat this row until we get our desired length for our hat size. My hat size is about 20 inches, so I will repeat this row till my band reaches 20 inches. I just finished my band and that's how it looks like. I just love those colors. Like I said, just try on the band, make sure it fits right on your head. It's not too stretched out. It's gonna stretch a little bit after wearing it for a while. Just make sure it fits comfortable on your head. We will be slip stitching both sides together. So lay it down, make sure it's not twisted or anything. Here is my loop, but I'm gonna go from the other side because it's easier for me to work from the right to the left side. Just insert your hook, grab your loop, and pull through. And now just work a slip stitch in each stitch. Just make sure you're grabbing the opposite side also. I hope you can see it. And slip stitch. Go to the next stitch and slip stitch. And we will repeat this till our band is crocheted together. You see, it's really easy. Just make sure you grab the other side so it's nice and even. And the last one. And that's how it looks like. Slip stitch the band together. We will chain 2, 1 and 2, and now we start working our puff stitches. Here in the next stitch we will yarn over, insert a hook, grab our yarn and pull up. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, go into the same stitch, grab your yarn and pull up. We have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up. We have 7 loops on our hook, and one more time, insert hook, yarn over, and you should have 9 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn and go through all the loops. And chain 1 to secure the puff stitch. We will skip Just chain here and work into our next. Grab your yarn, insert into the next, pull up, and we do this 4 times. This was 1, 2, 3, and 4 till you have 9 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn and go through all the loops and secure with a chain 1. We will skip the next stitch, go to the next stitch and work another puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to all the loops, chain 1, and we will repeat this all the way around. We skip the next stitch. In the next stitch here we will work our puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go through all the loops and chain 1. And that's how it looks right now, and you will repeat this all the way around. I just finished my last puff stitch and I show you how this head looks like right now. And it's very, very pretty. And this yarn, the colors are very, very beautiful, and I love how the color changes on his own. But now I'm going to show you how to work the second round. Normally you would make a slip stitch over here, but what we're gonna do, we will be working in rounds. So we will be making a puff stitch in this space here. So just work a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go through all the loops, chain 1, and now make a puff stitch between those puff stitches. So we will be going in between those stitches and work a puff stitch. And we will repeat this all the way around. 1 puff stitch in between those puff stitches from the previous round. So I made it all the way around, and now we will be working in continuous rounds. So all you're gonna do is just work in rounds. For the beginners over here, I'm going to show you how to count the rows very easily. Like you can see, we have 2 puff stitches here and 2 puff stitches here. If I make another puff stitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I will be having 3 puff stitches here. 1, 2, 3. And this is the beginning of the 3rd round. So what you can do, just grab a marker and mark it. It's really easy to count, but if you're new to crocheting, it just makes it easier. And now when you reach the marker, you know the 4th round's gonna start, and you put the marker back in the same place. What are we gonna do now? This is our 3rd round. We will repeat this pattern till we reach 7 rounds. So this is my 3rd one, and I will be crocheting around till I have 7 rounds completed. I just finished my 7th round. Here's my marker, and I just wanted to show you how the head looks like right now. I just love the colors, I love the texture, I just love this pattern. And you see it's a really beautiful head and perfect for winter. Okay, so when you finish your 7th round, here would be the beginning of the 8th round, or it is the beginning of the 8th round. In this round we will start to decrease. So what we do, we remove the marker and crochet a puff stitch. 1. This is our first puff stitch from the 8th round. So I will just mark it. What we do now, we crochet 4 puff stitches. This is our 2nd. Our 3rd. and a fourth one. And now we will work a decrease. So you have 4 puff stitches and a decrease. For the decrease, we will work a puff stitch, but we are not going to finish it off. We're just gonna leave it like this on our hook. We grab our yarn, go into the next stitch and work another puff stitch. Your needle will be pretty full, but you will see it's really easy. 1 and 3. And now we have to go through all the loops and finish this puff stitch with a chain 1. And this is our decrease. And you will repeat this pattern all the way around. You will make 4 puff stitches and a decrease, 4 puff stitches and a decrease. And repeat this, and I see you back when we reach our marker. I worked all the way around and I'm now at my marker. I remove this one and start our next round. So this is the first puff stitch from the next round. I just attached a new yarn, a ball of yarn. And we work our first puff stitch. And we mark the first puff stitch again with a marker. In this round we will work 3 puff stitches and then 2 together. So 2, 3. So we have 3 puff stitches, and now we will work 2 together. And we will repeat this pattern all the way around. 3 puff stitches and 2 together. What we do here is the puff stitch decrease from the previous round. We're just gonna skip over and work our next puff stitch over here. So we just skip that and work our puff stitch. So repeat this all the way around, and I see you back for the next round. I reached my marker again. I remove the marker and work my first puff stitch for the next round. Okay, put the marker back in. And in this round we will be working 2 puff stitches, 1 and 2, and now a decrease, 2 puff stitches and a decrease, and repeat this all the way around. I made it all the way around to my marker. I remove this one again and work my first puff stitch of the next round. And then I put the marker back in. In this round we will be working 1 puff stitch and a decrease. So this is our first one, and now we will work a decrease. And this pattern you repeat all the way around. 1 puff stitch, 1 decrease. Do this all the way around, and I see you back when I reach my marker. Made it all the way around and I reach my marker. And in this round and last round we will be working only decreases. So we start with a decrease. Finish it off with a chain 1. If you want, you can still put your marker back in. and we will continue decreasing. So we're not doing one puff stitch anymore or anything. We'll be just working decreases all the way around. So do this and I see you back at the beginning. Crochet all the way around, and here's my marker. And now we're gonna finish off. In the next stitch, we're just gonna insert a hook and do a slip stitch, chain 1, pull tight, and now cut off your yarn and pull through and pull tight. Now we still have this little opening over here, which we're gonna sew together. And pull the yarn through. And now we are just gonna go inside, grab the next loop, and pull tight. We will go to the next stitch, go in, grab the other stitch over here and pull through. And we will repeat this all the way around. We just sew 2 stitches together. Okay, almost reach my last one over here. Go through. And now just pull tight. And now you can't even see that there was an opening over here. And now all we're gonna do is sew in the ends. I just go through to secure it. I go back. And I bring the needle through. And now I'm just gonna wave in the ends over here on my band and in the inside. And I see you back in a minute. So I finished this head up. We are finished. If you want to, you can make a pom-pom. I think it's really cute with one, but you can also wear it like that. This is totally up to you. I think I'm gonna make a pom-pom with the same colors and I show you how it looks. Here's our finished head with our beautiful pom-pom. I hope you enjoyed to crochet this beautiful head with me. Have a wonderful day and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.